Até. Três tirar. Isso. Três tirar com você hier. Ué, você está. Mora que tu três tirar com você hier. Assalamu. Ana saka light. Hashtag wadeka ke? Anataka ongea light. Wewe, hashtag wadeka ke? Hashtag stop abductions.
Stop abductions. Mkweka muno
Go ahead.
Ona stop abductions zirari ho by the way.
Okay, no problem. Karungo, guys, Karungo.
Come here.
Come.
Wait a minute.
Wani mnaenda one by one?
No. Just 1 minute.
Ada data, no hago cuyo.
No.
So that argument is what is going on. Because I'm just delivering that.
I mean,
It's supposed to go to
well, fast. Before you are maybe you are doing something on the own. It is not necessary that you are just a family to move. First of all, he was not. All the person was there. Maybe with all right. So I think the best thing is.
I know you.
I think the best thing is what we can do. Good to see him. He wants to advise us and tell us that we need to go to the regional office and what. But what I'm telling you is that even the not because I mean, we are what I was telling you is that let me ask you. Yeah, is it a mistake for anybody to come and make an inquiry and then they say then why can't you allow us to get to your yeah. If it is not a mistake, because I'm sure I don't listen to the other two like this.
Oh, sorry.
You never do.
Come to my office and I'm an elected member. Would I listen to you after the
I'll not tell you at the gate that if you want to go a bursary, you do not need work.
But I wanted to know what is the issue.
From the office.
Now you can tell me
What are you going to talk about?
Yeah. Because there are many issues. There is abduction. There are people who are missing. There are people who are injured. There are people who are attacked by people. I mean,
you can't listen to all that here.
How do you know the issues and the reality?
You have to take notes. To get the issues fast.
But at the gate, you have to
When
take
I go
notes.
in, I come out.
But what I'm asking,
Go in and come out.
everybody who visits the
You
DCI
fear,
headquarters,
Mr. Abdallah. We are not armed.
you listen to them at the gate so that you know whether you can have them.
Just
no factual.
Bwana Abdalla anataka asikize issue.
Don't create
There's no sense.
I wanted to know. What are the issues?
The many.
In brief.
What I'm telling you, what I'm telling you. Once when we came here, we have introduced.
We cannot discuss this.
No. We are not thinking about anything. We introduced ourselves as members of parliament. And even if you are not members of parliament, even if it was the general public, you just allow them in. Then if the issues cannot be sorted, whatever issue the person will not have issues we are raising. You can people to advise them. But you can't be so far.
Kabaridi jameni.
Or maybe we can maybe we can
Why do we have this office there?
or maybe if you want to invest in
No, it's painting. Yes.
what do you or maybe we can ask, do you have somebody who wants he was abducted in the mood?
We have not abducted any person. We don't have
Mwade. But
So the Karungo, why would you want to start?
Why are you starting a discussion?
Yeah, the
We
kids.
have a
I
right to go to
mean,
the DCI office and
yes,
ask
the
for
kids.
help. We are making an inquiry to the right person. We have not even introduced
this
to us who
office
he is.
operates 24 hours. If the director is not here,
No, the theater to already have.
the person is in charge. Then why are you listening to us at the gate? Can't give us a chance to listen to us at the gate.
Mr. Abdallah, so that you can get to understand one
I
another.
wanted to know what are the issues.
These are public offices. Public
What are you saying? This is not an office. Yes. That's why we want to have our discussion.
But even naturally, you have told us you are the person that is in charge.
So you have asked whether we have this.
No.
We have them there.
Mr. Abdallah, so that we can understand one another. Are you afraid of us? Why then are you afraid of taking us?
But now, the question I've asked you and you've not been able to answer me. Everybody who seeks services from the DCI, do you listen to them at the gate? It depends on what.
Like circumstances like now.
What are the circumstances? What are the
Listen
circumstances?
to you and answer.
At the gate.
By the
There's no
highway.
problem.
The matatus are housed in here.
Why do we have this gate?
Just tell me what do you want.
Sorry. But we have told you we want audience with you in the office if you are the one in charge.
So
You're walking away from us, Mr. Abdallah.
walking away from us.
Why would you walk away from us, Mr. Abdallah? We cannot have an audience
No,
outside the
watu
gate.
wametolewa kwa ile gate nyingine wamepotea. Hakuko wote wametokea kwa ile gate nyingine. Huyu alikuwa
We want
anataka
Mwangi.
hapa, ndio hao wengine watoto.
He has left.
Guys, let us do a presser here.
He has left.
No, we can do a pressure here.
Guys, let's do a presser here.
But let's get off the road.
Lete bande ile.
Because of the first party.
Where's that? No, what is wrong? What is wrong?
Hey, don't stop us.
Wapi hapo? Usimame tu hapa. They will see the background.
Mheshimiwa. Mheshimiwa.
Siku moja utakuwa na shida, utatutafuta. You're not in Somalia.
We're not in Somalia.
Let's go. Why were they even taking money?
Even this guy, one day, one time, you will remember us. You will one day look for us. You are in an office today enjoying what you are enjoying. When others are suffering, one day there's a God in heaven. You will look for us. Msifikirie kuvalia uniform na kubeba guns is a priority. Mungu ako mbinguni anawaona. Huyo mumeshika na mumeweka huko ndani ama mmefika ni bibi na ni bwana na ni mtu wa watu. Bibi yake ako hapa. One day, one time you will pay. Mnatufukuza huko kama sisi we are not taxpayer.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, we are ready.
Kujeni nyuma ya Mheshimiwa Karongo.
So it's giving.
No, you do like one paragraph up to here, then you allow to come back to the other.
Okay.
Are you seeing behind?
Yes.
Seeing behind.
Okay. Thank you very much, members of press. We are here at DCI to give this statement as members of parliament, senators and MPs, and of course former MPs from different sections of this country. Limuru Funeral Platform, where HP regarding gachagua and MPs were in attendance, an abduction of Honorable Peter Moadhi and the area NCA Honorable Mpu. Hired and well-coordinated groups violently disrupted an otherwise peaceful burial of a 23-year-old young man in Limuru, Bibilioni area. The second Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, whose security was totally withdrawn 2 days ago, was present. Together with him was myself, the Senator of the Great County of Kiambu, Senator Seki, the Senator of Kajiado, Honorable Member MP for Kajiado North, Onesmus Gogoyo is here, John Kagusha, the Honorable Member of Parliament for Mokoroini, the local MCA, Jabez Mku, and a host of other leaders, former MP of Limuru, Honorable Moadhi, and the current MP for Limuru, Honorable Kiragu, who deserted the VIP tent before the attack. The over 300 goons who started arriving in the barrio midway the program attacked the VIP tent. H.E. Rigathi Gachagua was seated where the Deputy President was seated. They demolished the tent and threw seats at Rigathi Gachagua, the Deputy President, and his entourage. On exit, more goons attacked Gachagua's convoy seriously, damaging his cars and injuring a number of people. The goons were armed with stones, pangas, and axes. Apparently, the goons were transported to the venue with clear instructions to harm and possibly assassinate His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. There is a clear scheme to further intimidate and harm Rigathi Gachagua, his aides, and MPs who accompany him for public events who are his allies. Further to that, we are quick to note that even our own security is not guaranteed, because every MP who was there, every senator who was there, their cars were attacked. These events point to a more coordinated scheme to precipitate bloodshed and anarchy targeted to Mount Kenya region and across the country. The drill is to ensure that Mount Kenya leaders are facilitated to precipitate a conflict amongst themselves, fight against themselves, harm each other, and violently silence themselves. Honorable Babushia, you can continue from that.
Further to these events, we are worried about the whereabouts of former MP for Limuru, Honorable Peter Mwadhi, who has been abducted by the infamous Subaru cars as he fled from the same funeral. And it's good to note that even the MCA is also suspected to have been abducted as well. And now we are begging the following questions. Why was there no presence of police officers in the event where His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua was attending, and yet he is a VIP in this country who should be protected? Why was HE Rigathi Gachagua security withdrawn 2 days ago? Why did our colleague, the MP for Limuru, Hon Kirago, sit away from the VIP tent, which would later be attacked? Why has Hon Peter Mwadhi been abducted at this particular time? And now here we are, of course, demanding for his release. I want to have my brother here, Honorable Onesmus Gogoyo, read the last part.
Now, we demand the following. Honorable Mwadhi, the former MP for Limuru, be released with immediate effect. His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, the second Deputy President, and family be given full security round the clock, and his security be guaranteed as it is in the Constitution and by the state. And this is not a favor, but a constitutional guarantee, and the state is obligated to do so. 3, a full investigation be conducted by the state over the security apparatus and sponsors of the chaos and the mayhem. And we have reported the same matter to the Limuru police station. I personally have reported even to the OCPD, and I have an OB number to that effect. And therefore we ask that let them do full investigation. 4, all events attended by HE Rigathi Gachagua be secured without failure. 5, all citizens, including elected leaders, attending events where His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua is attending, be guaranteed of their security. And lastly, the state of lawlessness, which is ostensibly is in an ostensibly state sponsored, be stopped to ensure that the nation does not generate to anarchy. This statement is signed by the following members: Honorable Karungo Adhangwa, the Senator for Kiambu; Gogoyo Onesmus, MP Kajiado North; Honorable John Kagushia, the MP for Mukuroine; Honorable Gadoni wa Mushomba, the MP for Githongori; Senator Medhu, the Senator for Nyandarua; Senator Nyutu from Murang'a; Honorable Koimbori, the MP for Juja; Honorable Jude Jomo, the former MP for Kiambu; Honorable Gakuya, the Member of Parliament for Embakasi North; Honorable Dennis Waiganjo, Damaris Waiganjo, the Honorable James Jenga, Honorable Ketu Arugoro, and other members that are with us here. And I will give them an opportunity to begin with the Honorable Mushomba.
Asanteni sana. We are obviously here at the DCI headquarters outside the gate. We have tried to access the DCI headquarters to have a formal engagement with the concerned authorities, and they have obviously denied us entry. Something that is very, very shocking, that elected members of parliament and senators who have the mandate of the people of Kenya with the power of the vote can be denied to access DCI headquarters at this time to follow up on matters that pertain to people's lives. A missing member of parliament, former member of parliament, a father and a husband and a father of children, it's something that is worrying at this hour. we would want to understand what is going on. Abductions are really back in this country, where people cannot go freely to a funeral and go back home. And this is something we wanted to have a conversation with the in charge security officers at the DCI. They have started telling us to go to Nyeri, which is our regional headquarters, and I don't think that is procedural for any member of parliament to be denied to access services at any part of this country. Because even if I'm elected in Githunguri, my Githunguri people are also people who live in Nairobi. So I have a reason to come here to the DCI headquarters to represent people from Githunguri who work in Nairobi. So this is absurd, and we can already see what is happening. Abductions are creeping back daily. Our children are being abducted daily. Our leaders now are being abducted, and this is something that we need to flag as Kenyans because it is very, very worrying. The wife to the honorable former member for Limuru is with us here. She's really traumatized. Even, please come here, Mama. Just come around here. Even the children and the grandchildren are here. And family, please come. Family of Mwadhi and the lawyer to Mheshimiwa Mwadhi, they are here. And they are here to ask the government some questions. What wrong did Honorable Mwadhi do to qualify that kind of mistreatment and undignified manner of arrest? We are told that Honorable Mwadhi's car was badly damaged, and therefore he moved out of his car because it was very windy to a small car, which after 200 meters from where he alighted from his car that was damaged to a small car, Subaru's blocked his car and he was abducted. And right now, the wife is here. She doesn't know where her husband is. The lawyer is here. The children are here. And that is why we came in solidarity to speak on behalf of Honorable Mwadhi. And even that MCA, unajua pahali yuko? Hajulikana pahali yuko mkuu. Nasikia simu yake haipatikani, hata yeye familia haijui ako wapi. Kwa hivyo tuko hapa kuuliza haki on behalf of that father, that husband, and that leader who is missing currently. Asanteni sana. Maybe Mrs. Mwadhi can say something.
Thank you. But personally, mine is the disturbance because when he left the house, he was going for a funeral. And as a leader in the rural that he has been, he has a right to speak, and he has always been given a chance to speak like other leaders. But why abduct him? What wrong did he commit? And he was not the only one. He was with so many other leaders. So why pinpoint on him? Why abduct him? Where is he? How safe is he? Who can answer all these questions? Sad, because if this is what they can do to the leaders, to silence them, to intimidate them, then where are we as common people? Where are we in this country? Mine is a prayer. It is my husband, it is the father of my children, they are here, and they have survived even family because it was a shock. Even when they go to news. Because all this time he has been in parliament twice. Even when he has not been in parliament, he is very active in the news, and I do believe he will continue serving the people of the news in many different ways. He will still attend funerals, but we cannot make it so impossible to do public functions. It is not right. So personally, I am not.
Just before the lawyer speaks, we are live to the information that is coming to us that the young men who are used to cause mayhem in Limuru, who came in masks, carrying pockets of stones and many other crude weapons that they carried, we are getting information, reliable information, that those boys are now headed to Embu. And because Embu, there is a function that is planned there tomorrow, and there is one of our colleagues who is coordinating that event, the Honorable Mukonji. We are reliably being informed that the guns are being transported in buses tonight to go and cause mayhem in Embu. We want to announce, without fear of contradiction, this is our country, and we are not going to allow Kenyans to be sleeping in pain and agony. We are not going to allow that we cannot have any farmers meeting anymore because goods are going to be sent by people who feel that they have only one tool left, and that is violence. So whatever is being planned in Embu, we are well aware, and we are calling upon the security apparatus to make sure the meeting that is supposed to be happening tomorrow for tea farmers in Embu happen under security, and the farmers must be protected to air their views and concerns and give their concerns on the bill that is coming, the tea bill that is coming. There are people who are planning mayhem so that they can pass bills against the people's wish.
But maybe before he comes, if I were to say just one thing before he comes, whoever imagines that by instilling fear or by bringing goons and attacking our vehicles, you can see the kind of harm that has been done on the members of parliament who are accompanying the deputy president, gachagua. They imagine that they will kill our resolve. We shall still continue speaking for our people. We shall be there. We shall not keep quiet. Not even abductions, not even attacks on our own selves or even our own families, or the threats that have been done to us as leaders, or the threats that have been done on the person of President gachagua, who will stop us because our resolve is very deep-rooted. The only thing, if the government of the day feels that they really want to stop us, the only tool that is available for them to stop us is a bullet.
Let me say something short, that we are very shocked that this is happening to our country. The deputy president, who seems to be their major target, was impeached hardly a month ago, and he's already down. I don't know why they feel so scared by him, but of course we know that their scheme did not work. They thought that once he was down with the impeachment that he was not going to have any influence. And we know that they are scared, they are shivering, that the deputy president, second deputy president, continues enjoying massive support with the people of Mount Kenya. We want to tell them that we will not be cowed, we will not be intimidated, and we are ready, and we know that our people in Mount Kenya are being targeted, and that we know for sure. But we will not be shaken. We will continue the risk. But we want to also talk to our people that when there is an event, let the locals see who is there. And when they see somebody that they suspect, let them put them to account. Let them tell the people there whom they are, what they have come to do, because the people, the goons that were in Limuru are not locals. These were imported, and we are telling our people to also be very vigilant. Very vigilant. Anybody they do not know should actually not be allowed there. And if they want to call that incitement, so be it. But we will not fear, and it is our right. The powers that this government is using to intimidate our people, we are the same people that they give this government the power through our vote. Thank you very much.
Jambo la kwanza, Ruto ajue ya kwamba hakuna bili zote zile ataleta kwetu kuwaonyesha baadhi. There is no way he is going to divide the power. We have a resolve that Ruto must go. If he is now coming to values, it is an aspect of prosperity. La pili, haya mambo tuliyaona 2007. It started exactly this way, and eventually we ended up with a country that was in chaos. Sisi watu wa mlima tutakaa pamoja, and we will not allow that to happen, not from our people. Na la mwisho ni kwamba we have a resolve that it does not matter what kind of intimidation that it brings upon us. It will not stop us from achieving that which we want. Having Mrs. Mwadhi here in the night because his husband has been abducted, na serikali is an embarrassment. It's a thing that we never thought we'd ever see again, not under the new constitution. And the worst of it all, ni kwamba walimchukua kwa mazishi. Na walifika mwenye tulikuwa tumeenda kuzika hapo walifanya nini? Good. So it's a very, I want to join my colleagues, the leaders who are here, members of parliament, members of Senate, in calling for the release of Mwaki. We will be in court with the lawyers, we join them to ensure that it's released. And also talk to people across the country and especially from the mountain. This is part of the scheme. And it is upon us leaders to ensure that the Ruto does not succeed. We should have only one result. Ruto in the
I would like to say that, as you can see, all Waheshimiwa are here, regardless of whichever party. The more you continue to poke our eyes, the more we unite. Abducting a former member of parliament, organizing for goons is cowardice. Na sasa watu wa Mount Kenya muangalie. Kama mtu si wa area yenu amekuja matanga, nyinyi ndio askari. Musiekwe uoga na musikubali kununua uoga. Huyu jamaa lazima ende nyumbani na hata tuuzia uoga. We want Mwathi. His wife and his children, they want their father and she wants her husband. That is it. And hatutauziwa uoga. Simple.
I want to say this, that Kenya is a constitutional democracy. The right to assemble is a constitutional right. The constitution was not given to us by President Ruto. The constitution was given us by God as individuals. This was not even a political rally, it was a funeral. I want to tell you Kenyans that if they can dare arrest an honorable member of parliament, a former honorable member of parliament, are you surprised today that we have so many sons of our motherlands that have disappeared without trace? We have had people saying that they don't have any records of anyone that has been abducted, while we know it very clearly that during the Gen Z demonstrations, so many people disappeared and so many have not been seen. We are going to fight this in the courts. We know the judiciary is going to, is actually going to rule according to the law. We have a right of habeas corpus to demand, and even from this office, and not even DCI can stop us from demanding that Honorable Mwathi be released and appealed to his family. And so I want to tell all the Kenyans that this is not just a cause for Honorable Mwathi. This is not even just a cause for Mount Kenya, but this is a cause for the dignity of humanity, so that no one will come and arbitrarily take away your rights that are guaranteed by the Constitution. And so we want to tell everyone that matters, from the highest office in the land to the lowest office in the land, that this Constitution, we fought for it for very many years. And so we are going to be fighting, we are going to be heading to court, and we are going to make sure that the rights of the Honorable Mwathi are respected, not just respected, but those who are enjoined to ensure that those rights are observed. They do their job and they must do it, otherwise they leave and we get the right people in these offices.
I think I want to remind our president, Mr. Ruto, you remember very well how we campaigned for you, how we stood with you when you were being oppressed by the former regime. And all we knew by then is that you are going to be the best president. With no abductions, there will be no extrajudicial killings. And so far you can see all what you said were lies. The treatment you have given to Mr. Gachagua, who campaigned for you day in, day out, I remember very well, you contributed a lot of his money to your campaign. And if you can go to the extent of disrupting so that Gachagua can be embarrassed, honestly speaking, kwani Mungu hayuko, wewe ujue Mungu wako, lazima ujue Mungu wako, na hii yote maneno unafanya utalipa, na hapa duniani inalipiwa hapa duniani. Na tena nikuambie, watu wa Mount Kenya na watu ya Gema in general, ukiwatesa ndio wanakuja wote pamoja. Na hii ni sababu unaona saa hii sasa wewe ndio umeshikanisha mlima. Wacha vile mlikuwa nasema Gachagua anashikanisha mlima. Wewe Ruto ndio umeshikanisha mlima. Vile tumeshikana hatutawachana na tutakutoa asubuhi. Vile tulikuwa tunasema tukaumira tena. Saa hii tutatoka mapema ndio wewe uende nyumbani. Sisi tunakuuliza Mwadhi atoke familia, aende kwa familia yake. MCA wangu huko Limuru pia bwana mkuu aende nyumbani, na tafadhali wale wanakuwa device au wanakaa karibu na wewe ujue hao ndio wamekupoteza. Sisi na akina Gachagua ndio tulikuwa marafiki zako za ukweli. Sisi ndio tulikuguide mpaka wewe ukachaguliwa. Sasa wale ambao walikuguide uliwawacha, saa hii wewe umepotea. Ona vile umepotea. Na watu hawatakusamehe.
Just for the benefit of the media that has just joined us, because we had done a statement. We came here to the DCI as members of parliament, senators, most of them who had accompanied the second deputy president, regarding Gachagua, to your funeral service in Bibirioni, Limuru constituency. We came here for two things. One, we are asking the whereabouts of one former MP of Limuru, Honorable Peter Mwadhi, who was abducted today when the burial was still going on. Today, we witnessed something that nobody has ever imagined. That the second deputy president, where he was seated at the VIP tent, about 200 to 300 goons who never came from Limuru. They were ferried. They came by buses. And we even have videos of them getting money from some those who are organizing it. And that's why we had come here. Because we have to look for justice. For one, regarding Gachagua, our second deputy president. Two, the former MP, Peter Mwadhi of Limuru. And the MCA for Bibirioni, Honorable Mkuu. But when we got here, for the first time, the DCI director wants to interview us at the gate. He's asking, what do you want? But we wanted to access the office so that we can give our information, our statement, and he takes notes. When we insisted on getting into his office, he walked away. This is a country that we are living in. That he walked away when the honorable members are here, the people from Kiambu and from all over. Because we are here, leaders of today, leaders of yesterday, and also leaders of tomorrow. We were here. So my point is, we want to ask the DCI, please, you know you are the Subaru men. Mr. Mwadhi was taken by a Subaru. Please return Peter Mwadhi to his house. The wife is here, the children are here, and of course, they want their father and their husband back. Lastly, we want to insist, as the Senator of Kiambu, and the MPs who are here, and the Senators who are here, we will not be cowed. We will not stop. We will go. But I ask the people of Mount Kenya and the people across the country, refuse to be misused to harm a brother. Because today, I saw it with my own eyes. They were trying to assassinate one regarding Gachagua. They took the metal bars from the tents. They hit his car several times, and they were aiming at the left side of the vehicle, the back left, the seat. But thankfully, he was seated on the right. So today, what we are speaking today, we could be speaking about something different. Today was an assassination attempt for Rigathi Gachagua. And we ask the president and the security, please, it's not a prayer, it's not a request, it's not a privilege. We want you to give back the security to Rigathi Gachagua that you took 2 days and then you organized goons to attack him today and you try to kill him today. What a coincidence that you remove the security, then you send goons with metal bars and axes to try to kill Rigathi Gachagua. We will pray for him, but we will demand for justice. Thank you very much.
Do you have any question?
But just to address the point that has been made by Senator Karungo, the security of the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is a constitutional right. he has arrived.
Mheshimiwa, kindly address the cameras.
He has arrived as a person and as a leader who has served this republic to the level of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Even if he was not in office, he has arrived as a Kenyan. Number two, we actually wonder, how would a funeral of the magnitude of a funeral that has 6-7 members of parliament, the Deputy President gachagua, not even one single policeman was there to offer security, and the security team was aware that the Deputy President is attending. Finally, Honorable Mwadhi has served the Limuru constituency. It is not the first time that he is attending funerals in Limuru. How would the state feel that his wife, 9 in the night, is here looking for him? We do not even know where he is. We were here to ask, because it is government big. Where is he? Is he safe? What is his safe? Where is he being produced? Where is he being produced? So that we can even understand where we go and look for him. These intimidations are not new. And they will not cover anybody. They will not cover the members of parliament here. The resolve of His Excellency the Deputy President gachagua, he speaks for the people of Kenya. He is even becoming stronger. The more you intimidate him, the more the resolve becomes stronger. Maybe if you have a question, you want to just answer one or two questions, and we call it a night.
It's becoming, Mheshimiwa, it's becoming highly dangerous to attend events in Mount Kenya. Where are we headed?
Sorry?
It is becoming dangerous from the look of things to attend events in Mount Kenya.
I will not say that it has become dangerous to attend events in Mount Kenya. Had the goons not interfered with that ceremony, the ceremony was going on very well. The ceremony was actually very peaceful. The people who disrupted are the state-sponsored goons. It was not that there was anybody who was fighting in the ceremony, there was anybody who was fighting in the funeral. It is the state-sponsored goons that made it dangerous to be in such a setting.
Maybe to add on what Mheshimiwa has said, it has been said that eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. This is a call to the citizenry of this country. Today it is Mheshimiwa Mwadhi. Tomorrow they will come for you in your bedroom. Hear me, citizens. None of us is safe if any one of us is unsafe. And therefore, this is a call. You can call it incitement or whatever it is. This is a call for all of us to rise and defend our constitution. Not for the sake of Honorable Mwadhi, but for the sake of your own very self. You woke up, you voted for it, please fight for it. I'm saying this as a lawyer. We lead from the front, but we want the goodwill of each and every citizen of this country. We are especially grateful for our honorable members, because these are the ones that make our laws. But they make our laws, but the only people that can make these laws realize its effect, it is we, the citizen, because the constitution begins with a preamble, we the people of Kenya. So we the people of Kenya must arise, we must defend our constitution, we must fight for it, because the power of the gun cannot be greater than the power of the people.
Thank you very much. Enjoy your...
It's very unfortunate that we wanted to have a dialogue with the in-charge security here at the DCI. Wametukataza kuingia, tumefanyia prasa yetu hapa nje. It is very unfortunate.
And indeed all of them have ran away.
Yeah, they have run away. Walikuwa wanapitia gate 2 ile. And it is very unfortunate if leaders like ourselves fighting for the rights of other leaders, we can be denied access to the DCI. What about wananchi wa kawaida?
Mheshimiwa, briefly for Inoro TV kindly.
For Inoro TV?
Kikuyu, yeah.
Okay.
You do one bit and I do one bit.
Muthenya wa umuthe twi haha hwaini iriu ni thaa ithatu na irorete tukite ni undu wa gucaria kihoto kia Mheshimiwa Peter Mwadhi uria wathuritwo maita meri kuria Limuru, uria uratuika ni anyitirwo mateka akiuma mathiko kuria Limuru, mathiko maria macokire gutuika ni kwagia haro. Ngari cia Rigathi wa Gachagua na bodyguard cia Rigathi wa Gachagua ni matihangirio. Ngari ya Karungo wa Thang'wa ne haha, ngari ya Kagucia MP wa Mukurwa-ini ni amba kumagara ima haha, ngari ya Mheshimiwa wa Kogoya wa kuria Kajiado South aima haha, ngari yake ni huragirwo na Mheshimiwa nake ndereba wake ni arikirwo uru, na ni kumana njukanirira nene yuma kuria Limuru. Na riu tukite guku ni tondu ni tukwendaga kumenya kana uguo niguo gatiba ga Kenya koigite na kana uguo niguo bururi uyu tukutwarithia na mbere. Riu twakinyitana ithuĩ ta ateti arĩa manyitagĩrĩra mwena ũcio wa deputy president witũ Rigathĩ wa Gachagua tondũ tũtingĩenda kũigua kũndũ arahũrwo na tondũ thikũ igĩrĩ ihĩtũkĩte nĩ aratunyĩtwo borithi ciake ciothe. Ũmũthĩ rĩu nĩ twamenya nĩkĩ kĩratũmaga atunywo borithi, aratunyagwo borithi nĩgetha atharĩkĩrwo. Itharĩka rĩa mbere riuma kũrĩa Limuru na hema ĩrĩa gũikarĩte nĩyo yambire gũtharĩkĩrwo, cuma cia Ruto andũ manjia kũhũrwo na cuma icio, na bodyguard igĩrĩ cia Rigathĩ wa Gachagua nĩ mahũragirwo moko mũno ona amwe me thibitarĩ nĩguo ndĩrerwo ndagĩka ĩno. Ũguo tũkũkĩte gũkũ twĩ ta ateti tondũ tũtingĩkoma arĩa angĩ makĩhũrwo, angĩ makĩnyitwo kĩa hinya magatwarwo kũrĩa tũtoĩ. Rĩu Mheshimiwa Mwathi tũtiramenya kũrĩa arĩ, mũtumia wake haha, nĩwe wĩ haha na ciana ciake ci haha. Tũkĩte kũria thirikari erekererie Peter Mwathi, ereke Peter Mwathi na MC ũrĩa ũnyitirwo wa bibilioni marekererio na mahũthĩrĩrwo gatiba ga Kenya okorwo he mahĩtia mekĩte matwarwo igoti-inĩ na macirithio o ta ũrĩa gatiba koigĩte. No ũhoro wa andũ kũnyitagwo mĩgwate ta mĩkora, bũrũri ũyũ rĩu ũthiĩte kũhana ta wa Somalia kũrĩa gũtarĩ rule of law, na gũkũ nĩ kũrĩ rule of law. Na nĩ twaigua thoni mũno angĩkorwo nginya mũnene wa DCI haha okire gũtũrũgamia haha bara atũragie ciũria ta ciana atĩ inyuĩ nĩ inyuĩ ana mwathiĩ kũ. Amba ũnjĩre rĩtwa rĩaku na kĩbandĩ gĩaku nĩ kĩrĩkũ nĩgetha nyambe gũthikĩrĩria haha tũkĩiguaga heyo na tũrĩ atongoria. Angĩkorwo nama nĩ tũgwĩguo tũrĩ atongoria rĩ, Wanjikũ ũrĩa ũtarĩ mũgambo, Wanjikũ ũrĩa ũtaũĩ kwĩyarĩrĩria. Nĩ kĩeha mũno angĩkorwo thirikari na ya Kenya Kwanza rĩu ĩratũcokia kũrĩa twoimire mĩaka ĩyo hĩndĩ ĩrĩa twarũagĩra haki citũ cia gatura gaka Kenya. Asanteni sana.
Kigo kimwe tu gĩa nĩ ũndũ wa ũhoro ũrĩa tũrehete tũgũkĩte haha na tũrarĩria nja wa ofisi ya DCI, tũtikwendete gũkabũrĩria nja wa ofisi ya DCI. Haha hena mũtumia na nĩ mũtumia wa Mheshimiwa Peter Mwathi na ena ciana ciake na ciĩ haha maroria baba witũ arĩ oria mũthuri wakwa arĩ na handũ ha twĩtĩkĩrio thĩinĩ tũingĩre nĩgetha twarie na arĩa makĩrĩ haha tondũ akĩoirwo nĩ andũ arĩa makĩrũgamagĩrĩra honge cia ũgitĩri magĩtwĩra Mheshimiwa ũcio rĩ nĩ mahĩtia gĩkĩre nĩ gũthiĩ mathikũ-ĩ, magĩtwĩra Mheshimiwa ũcio rĩ nĩ mahĩtia gĩkĩre nĩ ũndũ wa kũnyitana mwena ũrĩa ũkĩrĩ wa Rigathĩ wa Gachagua na ithuothe Mheshimiwa acio aigua marĩ haha arĩa mauma mathiko ngari ciao nao enyewe nĩo mauma very targeted. Ũngĩrora mũhũrĩre ũrĩa ngari cia Deputy President Rigathĩ wa Gachagua ihũrĩtwo ona ũrore mwena ũrĩa ihũrĩtwo mũno makĩria nĩ mwena ũrĩa we ikaraga. Ũguo hena gĩtũmi gĩa gwĩtĩkia atĩ riuma igeria inene mũno rĩa kũraga Mheshimiwa Rigathĩ wa Gachagua. Igeria rĩrĩa riuma ho rĩtiuma rĩa kũmũmakia, rĩtiuma rĩa kũmũguoyohia. Tokorwo nĩ kũmũguoyohia rĩrĩa ũrire kuma hema-inĩ aingĩra ngari nĩ mangĩmũrekereirie athiĩ. No igeria rĩrĩa riuma ho riuma rĩa kũmũraga. Cuma iria ihũrĩte ngari ciake tondũ ona nĩ mũgũkĩona na mbeca iria ciĩkĩrĩte. Ũngĩrora mwena ũrĩa ihũrĩte harĩa andũ acio megwĩciragia angĩkorwo aikarĩte. Kĩrĩa ingĩenda kuuga nĩ gĩkĩ, agĩkorwo arĩa mareka ũguo magĩciria atĩ andũ arĩa maumĩte region ĩno itũ ya Mount Kenya atĩ nĩ mekũmenana kana kĩrĩma gĩkĩ andũ nĩ megũtigana, tũtigũtigana na tũgũikara twĩ hamwe mũno makĩria. Wa kerĩ, angĩkorwo ithuĩ atongoria arĩa tũkoragwo tũrĩ a mwaho wa Mheshimiwa Rigathĩ wa Gachagua nĩ ithuĩ marageria kũguoyohia atĩ nĩgetha mũndũ atigĩre gũthiaga nake kana nĩgetha mũndũ atigĩre kũmũgwetaga kana nĩgetha mũndũ atigĩre kũgwetaga ũhoro wĩgiĩ rũrĩrĩ rwitũ, tũkwaria mũno makĩria tondũ gũtirĩ ũndũ ũngĩtũma ithuĩ twage kwarĩrĩria andũ aitũ, twage kũrũrĩrĩria mũtongoria witũ na twage kwarĩrĩria maũndũ marĩa matwĩgiĩ. Wa mũico nĩ atĩ andũ othe arĩ Limuru ona arĩa maranjindorera ũngĩmoria no makwĩre atĩ andũ acio mekũhũranaga marehire mbara ti andũ a Limuru ona ti andũ a Kiambu, nĩ andũ mekũrehetwo na marehirwo ihinda inini mũno o mathiko magĩthiaga na mbere. Andũ macukithio mbathi mathiĩ mahũrana thutha wa ndagĩka 30 makorwo marĩkĩtie na macoka mbathi-inĩ na mora. Na ũrĩa information ĩrĩa ithuĩ twĩ nayo ta atongoria nĩ atĩ andũ acio nĩo megũkorwo makĩhũthĩrwo gĩtaro-inĩ gĩkĩ gitũ kĩa Mount Kenya. Ũguo tũngĩenda kũria andũ aitũ, kuona andũ mũtaramenya mokĩte mathiko kwanyu mũkamũria inyuĩ mũkĩte mwĩya, muona gĩkundi kĩa andũ maroneka makĩte tondũ megũkĩte na indo nduru mbaru cia kũhũra andũ mũkamũria mũkĩte gwĩka atĩa. Finally no twende gũkĩũria thirikari mũkĩnengere mũtumia wĩ haha mũthuri wake tondũ nĩkĩo kĩrĩro gĩake ndarĩ mahĩtia ĩkĩte tondũ akoretwo mũndũ ũtongoretie Limuru matukũ maingĩ, ndarĩ mahĩtia ĩkĩte nĩ ũndũ wa gũthiĩ kũnyitania na andũ ake.
Thengiũ mũno. Mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ nĩ mũthenya wa kĩeha na no tuge atĩ thirikari nĩ ĩtuĩkĩte determined kwenda kũnina Rigathĩ wa Gachagua. Ũmũthĩ nĩguo tuonire ũguo na mena mũtaratara ũcio tondũ marambire mareheria security yake thikũ igĩrĩ ithirĩte. Ũmũthĩ harĩa okire gũikara niho goons ciokire gũthiũrũrũkĩria na nĩ ũndũ mũbange na nĩkĩo tũkĩte gũkwa DCI tondũ tũrenda nginya mũmbunge wa Limuru athuthurio tondũ we akinya ndanaikara haria atongoria mekwiritwo maikare ugu ni kuga nite kumenyaga kana nioi mubango uria ukubangite mubango uma gutharikira Rigathi wa Gachagua na ni tondu ni nyonire muthenya wa muthi na maitho makwa maya ati mekuyaga cuma cia hema anake acio magatheca ngari makiona ni megukinyira Rigathi wa Gachagua he murangiri wake umwe na ti murangiri ni mwanake uri uthire kumunyitirira nigetha ndakaguthwo ni aguthirwo na cuma mutwe ne thibitari cuma yo ko ni kuranire na our second deputy president Rigathi wa Gachagua uguo turaria tigo tungira ithu turoria thirikari na titafadhali Rigathi wa Gachagua ni acokerio security yake egukitio mathiko makamwana ka miaka 23 karahuritwo gakoragwo gutinangio na ithanwa riu ningi o ithu tugukite guthie gugathika mathanwa ma Ruto na andu aria marutire ti andu ari muru na njokeria andu ari muru ngatho to ni mumirire mwatuthiururukiria twaga nguraro iria andu acio mekwendaga gutugeithia kana gutuge ithuĩ tuoka kwa DCI marega gututhikiriria tondu tugukite kumenya matwarire Honorable Peter Mwathi ku tondu kuratuika mamunyitire mamuikia Subaru na tutire turamuona tutire turamenya kuri ari mutumia wake haha ciana ciake ci haha maroria baba eko na director wa investigation atukora haha arenda guturiria ciuria nja ona ndari na karamu akiandike na niguo tukiri ingi no riria ona tutingimwira maundu mau twija no kuma uma nathi na twaingatwo na ithuĩ turauga tutigũtigithĩria tugucoka gũkũ rĩngĩ no tũgũthiĩ na mbere na kwaria na tũtigĩrĩre andũ aitũ a Mount Kenya na bũrũri wothe handũ waruma thirikari ĩhotorete na nĩ ĩraheire nyanake makĩria magana 300 mbeca nyanake icio rĩu ciĩ wĩra ciĩrĩtwo igĩthiũrũrũkaga harĩa hothe Rigathi arĩ nigetha mathukie mĩcemanio na irarĩhwo nĩ thirikari muthenya wa rũciũ mabangĩte gũthiĩ gũthũkia mũcemanio wĩ Embu marĩkia hau mathukie mũcemanio ũngĩ wĩ Murang'a marĩkia hau mathiĩ ũngĩ wĩ Naikuru nĩ tũramenya no ithuĩ tugĩte atĩrĩrĩ mũgũtũhũra mwenda gũtũra mũtũrage no mũringane karũngo kangĩ no gagoka nigetha tũrũĩre bũrũri witũ no tũtigwĩtigĩra sisi pigeni sisi na tutaendelea kuongea we will never be cowed.
What is the status of the deputy president? Aliumia?
Deputy president niĩ nĩ njũĩ tũgĩtigana nake nĩ agurarire na thaa ici ona ũkĩaria nake nĩ ũraigua no nĩ tũkũmũhe riboti yo mũthenya wa rũciũ tondu mahiga nĩ maikirio ngari-inĩ yake cuma nĩ cikirio ngari-inĩ yake andũ acio matiuma na itherũ na amwe tũreciria nĩ borithi arĩa megwĩkĩrĩte nguo cia raia tondu kũu kuma na nyeki tũkũragio na mahiga marauma ĩtondũ nĩ nyeki therie kĩrĩ kĩharo no megũkĩte mebangĩte na target yuma Rigathi wa Gachagua ithuĩ tũkorereirwo kũu thĩinĩ tondũ matikũmenyaga ngari-inĩ ĩrĩkũ kana ĩkũingĩrĩte ngari ĩrĩkũ koguo ũrĩa tũrauga nĩ atĩ Rigathi wa Gachagua mũmũhoere na ndekũguoyoha ndekũgĩa na guoya no egũthiĩ na mbere kumĩra kũrĩ andũ a Mount Kenya na andũ a Kenya kana Mount Kenya nĩ maugĩte no megũthiĩ na mbere na kũnyitana nigetha tũtigĩrĩre tumekomboa nchi yetu tondu rĩu wathani ũrĩa wĩkuo ndũratũtwara ũrĩa kwagĩrĩire. Asante.
Thank you muno. Asante. Good night.
Asante.